When you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
Cafe Mocha, Conversations for the Culture. We're talking to author Amy DuBois Barnett about her book, If I Ruled the World. Let's get back into it.
I want to say that it is so difficult for women who started in the 90s to transition and to keep that fire and to be able to continue the journey. I just wanted to commend you on that.
I really appreciate you, sis. And I'm so proud of it. I really am. And now to have a development deal for the television adaptation of If I Ruled the World with Oscar-nominated Lee Daniels set up at Hulu is like mind-blowing to me.
Well, let's I want to get into that because that's now the future.
Yes, right.
Let's talk about that process. How did it come about? How did it work? I've done a million pitches. I know it was nerve-wracking, but how did all of this come about, Amy?
I mean, when I was writing this book, I mean, I'm saying that's a page turner, it's a banger, but it might be because it got a development deal before it came out. But I mean that when I was writing it, I could just see all the scenes play out in my head. Like they were so clear to me, and I wrote so much detail into the book about this era. I mean, you really feel like you're in the kind of party scene in New York City in the late 1990s. I mean, this is a behind the curtain peek at what that life was really like. And I just knew it should be on screen. I manifested. I just knew it. I knew it. And so after the book was acquired by Flatiron, my wonderful publisher, I worked with my literary agents to get a film and television representation. And then we were sort of strategizing for a while. Okay, how are we going to take it to market? What are we going to do? And before we could even do that, a book scout, which I didn't even know book scouts existed in my life. I had never heard of such a thing. Apparently there are such things called book scouts, such people called book scouts. A book scout got a hold of my manuscript somehow before it even was in the advanced reader copy form, gave it to a woman named Emma Watts, who was a very powerful Hollywood executive. She was vice chair of Fox Picks. She was president of Paramount Picks, a white woman, right? Read my book, loved my book. And she was the one who took it to Lee Daniels, who read it and loved it, which is, obviously, I'm going like this because it's mind blowing. And they both approached my, my Hollywood representation to express their interest. And we all met and decided we would be a great team. And then we worked, I will say this too, though, we worked for about almost 6 months on the pitch, developing the pitch, like really, finessing it, practicing it. Because when you pitch, to people, these studios and distribution platforms, you are performing the pitch. And so we wrote it, and then we practiced it. We did a visual deck. I mean, it was almost a 6 month process. You know what I mean? So, and then we sold it in the room twice, to 20th and then to Hulu. So,
Oh, yes. Oh, wow.
Author Amy DuBois Barnett is our guest. Conversations for the Culture. This is Cafe Mocha.